falling off trees, you'd think that it's autumn. I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like Pounds just told them, with a squad get scolded. Walk with the Lord, not an almond, still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees, you'd think that it's autumn.
We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham, and watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
It's time now for our tale of the tape. Jesse Rodriguez. He fights out of that southpaw stance, weighed in at 115 pounds. He's got a height of 164 centimeters. His reach is 170. And he'll be facing Jorge Linares, only weighing in at 118 pounds, 5'8" tall, with a reach of a... And here we see Jesse Rodriguez, the San Antonio, Texas native who splashed on the scene thanks to El Nido de Oro.
This bout is scheduled for 15 rounds of boxing. In the red corner from San Antonio.
The fans are ready, and it looks like the fighters are now. They ring the bell, and here we go. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Not a lot of defense here at all. So much hype surrounding this big matchup as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
Can you imagine walking into this, Todd? Walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name. You can't even hear your corner man whispering in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
He misses with that straight left. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than that.
Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. You're not going to see a lot of finesse and skills from this guy. He wants to bury his forehead in your chest and pound away.
A swarmer, a good swarmer, will get inside you like a bee. Like a bee just pickpocketing, stinging you wherever you leave yourself open. A swarmer is the worst kind of fight to fight.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. A round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
How about that time counter shot? You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Nice counter. Just missed with that hook. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
If you're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think.
Bam is hurt. And down goes Bam. And in this replay, you can see it. That body punch folded him like a lawn chair. At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
Oh, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up on the stool again? That was a shot.
Bam is rocked. Bam goes down. As you can see, it was a hit to the head that did it. Let's... Let's see how the corner handles their fighter here after being dropped twice in that last round. And there's the bell to start the round. Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the foul in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
They both want the knockout. Miss with that jab. Missing with the left hook. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? This has been a very competitive round between these two. The jab doesn't quite connect.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to outthink him. You just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
This fighter is spending a lot of energy in this round. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Bam is in trouble. And down goes Bam. And you can see it right here. That body shot sent them down, and they weren't getting up.
I need to see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
Can make or break a fighter.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with it.
Holding nothing back here in the round. Beautiful counter shot. And down goes Bam. That punch to the head looks so good live. Let's see it again. So it's onward and upward after a knock.
I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with the squad get scolded. Walk with the Lord, not an almond. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn. Yo, I can't stand these rap boys, feel to eliminate all. I'm trying to raise this stack boy so tall that it might fall. Top strike arm and I lick off the goal, so anything I set I achieve and more. Soon bring the man them on some kind of tour. Enough liquor bottles in my rider report. I don't know why they would step to the team and I'll send man airborne like fly beat. Come like this as some sci-fi scene when I lace this magic on these type of beats. I don't wanna hear no talk from a dweeb. You don't respect me if you don't pay my fees. If you don't respect me, then please better back out the way of this heat. I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with the squad get scolded. Walk with the Lord, not an almond. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman.
So they stare into each other's eyes one final time, touch gloves, and get prepared for battle. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
About time too.
You are the sweetest thing. Yeah. I live on the joy you bring. Yeah. But I'm coming back, knocking down the door. I'm coming back.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. Introducing first, Scott Quigg. 58.5 kilos. He stands 173 centimeters tall with a reach of 178. And he'll be facing El Nino de Oro. 60.8 kilos. Introducing first, Scott Quigg. This former WBA super bantamweight. El Nino.
This bout.
The fans are ready, and it looks like the fight. And there's the bell to start the round. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Good one. Perhaps the hottest ticket in town for this fight tonight.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it off. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Todd. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
Good shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it. Scoring hook.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. We've seen this fighter in the past go 12 rounds and not have a mark on their face. That's what happens when you stick and move. You hit and you don't get hit.
These are my kind of fighters, boxing on the edge of the ring, using the jab, using the footwork, moving left and right. It's like a bull in a matador.
The stamina is off the charts. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Scott Quigg just got belted. Let's talk about Quigg in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. After that last round, something has got to change.
1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Counterpuncher's my favorite.
Oh, Quigg. Scott Quigg. Down he goes. Let's watch that again in replay from a different angle.
That
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come to me.
It's a good start to the round for this guy. Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny? It's off. Big shot, and Quigg goes to the canvas. And as we watch it again, that punch took the...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Can you continue?
So he beats the count and will continue. What bravery being shown here.
the corner need to keep nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Let's talk about Quigg in that last round. Well, he's got Bambi legs walking back to the corner, but he's still... They ring the bell, and here we go. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
That counter shot lands. Looking to land the hook. The only fear you have with this fighter is has he punched himself out? The straight right just misses. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job. They better start respecting each other's punching power.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Nice counter shot. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. They block that jab. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Quigg in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Wow, you know what, I've been in fights like that. When you think you come...
They ring the bell, and here we go. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Nice counter shot. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Can't find a home with that jab. Couldn't land that jab. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift. Just missed with that jab.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
So you're getting in there with somebody that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking, because you've got to get some before you get him close.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Jorge Linares is in some serious, serious trouble. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Quigg in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter shot. So much firepower here. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Scott Quigg just got belted. Down goes Quigg. It looked great live. How will it look again on slow?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Give me your glove.
Pretty good start the first half of this round. He's back on his feet, but at some point you have to think about the next fight and not this one.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter. Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. Let's talk about Quigg in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it.
And there's the bell to start the round. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this...
Big shot, and down goes El Nino de Oro. Now that is a massive knockdown. Let's take another look.
A shot from the gods took him out.
1, 2, 3, 4. Listen to me. Are you okay?
No one would have blamed him if he didn't get up, but here we go again, and this could get ugly.
Look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the time, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
Through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do. Well, just a couple rounds left. The cut doesn't look that bad, but they're going to take a look at it anyway.
Are you okay?
And the referee's going to allow them to fight. Nope, that hook won't score. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. And he just misses with that jab. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. Let's talk about Linares in that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Completely get your mind back on the job.
To switch back on.
And there's the bell to start the round. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
Well, Johnny, we're in the early stages here. What have you seen so far? And yes, there's a cut, and the referee will stop the action.
You're taking too much. The fight is over.
And yep, that's going to do it.
Time was of the essence, and it was a matter of time when this happened.
Another stoppage win for the resume, an excellent performance for sure.
A TKO, we've got to see it again. because TKOs, they finish the story too early. It's like being kicked out of a club before the night's done. We want to get a full-blooded who won and who lost. Not by a boat, not by a cut, not by a...
There ain't no room. Only one number one, there ain't room for two. There ain't no room. I am the one. Top two, but not number two. There ain't no room. Boom. Came in clean, but without a room. There ain't no room.
I'm Todd Grisham, and you could not have chosen a better venue for this one. We're at the Lighthouse Theater. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you.
It's Hopi Price. El Nino.
This bout is scheduled for 50.
What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Fantastic punch. And that jab just missed with the left hand. A lot of effort being exerted here. A lot of pre-match drama. Who could forget what we saw yesterday at the weigh-in? Fighting at the bit to get it on in this historic venue.
Todd, I love theatres. For all these reasons, you can hear everybody in the crowd. You can hear the punches actually echo. If you're that fighter coming in and you know you're in such an intense atmosphere, you know the pressure is going to be on.
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
This is with the straight left. Perfect counter shot. He misses with that jab. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Every time they throw a shot, they get count. Let's talk about Price in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
They ring the bell, and here we go. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
This fighter embodies the cardinal rule of boxing. Hit and don't get hit.
If you want to corner an outside fighter, make them fight off the rope, because they don't want to do that. They don't want to stand still. They want to...
Oh, and Price crashes to the canvas. Let's see that again.
Where did that come from?
At the halfway point, there's no doubt who's won this round so far. Well, he's back on his feet, but right now, that'll do it. Price is down. Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to see it again. He's back on his feet, but his opponent is licking his chops right now.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
This is not where Price wants to be. Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Let's talk about Price in that last round. A borderline disaster. And there's the bell to start the round. Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
Do you know what, man? And you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs would feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Is he going to punch himself out, though? This is with the straight left. Price has got to navigate his way out of this. Price couldn't take anymore. Oh my goodness. I want to see that one more time.
You're right, Todd.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout.
You might just be the greatest boxing champion of all time. You see, man like me, I'm an undisputed champion of life. Ooh, the dogs with me, walks with me, barks with me, go to war with me. That's war with my full city. War with me, that's war with the 6-1. Ooh, the dogs with me, walks with me, barks with me, go to war with me. That's war with my full city. War with me, that's war with the 6-1. When your idols become your rivals, has a funny way of making you pick up the Bible. I've been hustling for the longest, the money's vital. Late night in the casino, I watched him win the title. I don't have to think too heavy, I can remember. City centers sell a cold in the December. The roads that I'm from will turn you to a contender.
It is fully packed here tonight. I'm Todd Grisham, and we're going old school tonight here inside the Grand Theater. Alongside me, John. Approach El Nino de Oro, Jorge Linares, one of the greatest fighters in the history of Venezuela, who won his first world title back in 2007.
They have...
This bout is scheduled for 15 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from San Antonio, Texas, introducing the two-division champion.
We welcome you to this beautiful theater. Shakespeare has nothing on the drama that we've seen. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Fantastic punch. Good left hand. Fighters love being in this venue as the audience is right on top of you, and they will be bringing the heat tonight. They are ready to watch this showdown.
You're getting everything tonight. And you know what? When you're in a theatre, you know you've got to perform. There's no cutting corners. There's no making up excuses because you're going to be so transparent. All laid out there.
These punches coming from every angle. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point. Can't find a home for that jab.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Johnny, you would know this better than me, but I would hate fighting someone with this swarmer style. They don't let you breathe. They don't let you get off the ropes. Bam is hurt. And down goes Bam. You could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming, and there was nothing they could. Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Bam goes down. And you can see here his face basically melt. The corner hasn't thrown. And there's the bell to start the round. They've got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
A perfect counter shot. That hook doesn't score. Big shot, and down goes El Nino de Oro. And there's no doubt about it as we see it again. That body shot did them in.
Again.
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Venezuelan is rocked. Final 10 seconds. Linares is down. Let's see that again.
Shot from the gods, baby. A shot from the gods. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come to me.
Let's talk about Linares in that last round. His legs are gone, but somehow he's still in this fight. They ring the bell, and here we go. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you.
Ooh, Bam is rocked! And down goes Bam. Let's watch that again in replay from a different angle. This fighter continues to show how much heart he's got, but the corner may have to intervene here.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Pretty good start the first half of this round.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
Goes Bam. And as you can see here, a picture-perfect punch. So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
Accuracy, power, punch, perfect. That must hurt.